Moving on, that was the RSI. We will now look at the moving average convergence divergence, also known as the MACD. All right, here we have her. Let's zoom in nicely there. Okay. So the MACD indicator helps traders see the trend direction, which is another reason why I use moving averages, because they give you trend direction. And this is just another way to help confirm that. All right. It also provides a number of trade signals as well. When the MACD is above 0, which is right here in the middle, you see that? When the MACD is above 0, the price is in an upward phase. If the MACD is below 0, it has entered a bearish period. All right, we can confirm this on our chart here. If you guys see, it crossed the 0 line here. Right here. And that was a pretty good time to exit. I mean, that's pretty much exactly when this trend broke down for making higher lows. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty perfect. And then when did it cross above this line? Right there. Right before the start of the run to 20K. I mean, that's pretty impressive. It bounced off the line here at this higher low. We can see another area right here, cross the 0 line, right as price breaks down. All right, so you can see when you're below, you're bearish. When you're above, you're bullish. Right? Now, if we got two lines here, guys, we've got, oh, sorry, I'm about to sneeze. Ooh, no, we good. Sorry about that. We've got the actual MACD, okay, the red line, and then we've got the dynamic line, the signal line, okay, which moves slower. So those are your two lines, the MACD, the red one, and the signal line. Wait, no, I might have mixed that up, sorry. I think yeah, this is the MACD actually. Sorry about that, the blue one. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Sorry. It's been a while since I actually used the MACD. The MACD is the top one, and the red one is the signal line, which moves slower. Okay. So the blue one, the MACD is more dynamic. When the MACD crosses below the signal line, it indicates that the price is falling. When the MACD line crosses above the signal line, that is an indicator the price is rising. Also, looking at which side of 0 the indicator is on aids in determining which signals to follow. For example, right, if the indicator is above 0, we are watching for the MACD to cross up for longs. Whereas here, when it's below 0, we're looking for shorts when it crosses down. Okay. Same here. If this comes back up, we're looking for a short when it crosses down with price action. Right? I like the MACD personally. I just use a stochastic instead. So they're so similar in their oscillation and momentum detection that I don't see the need to have two of them. But it's a great tool. A ton of great traders use it. It has divergence factors just like the RSI. So let me see if I can find one here. It's slight, but the same one kind of works that we were talking about earlier. Now, divergence does not have to be a higher low necessarily. It can just be the same low. So right here, you have basically a flat line on your MACD and your signal line, while price dropped to a lower low. So, and not the best divergence. Ideally, you'd like to have seen like at least a slightly higher low, but that's the best we got on the chart right now, I believe. But we'll go back to like the freehand. Right? If you have MACD has crossed and makes a higher low, while your price goes and makes a lower low, that's a buy. Okay? Because you have a higher low and momentum with the sellers selling even lower. Sounds like exhaustion to me, right? Making sense? So that's the MACD. Great oscillator. Really good indicator. Would definitely look more into it if you guys like that one. Okay. What's a good? We need a volume indicator. Let's just use the obv. Right? And maybe some of you have heard of this before. Wait, what am I doing? Obv, on balance volume. So volume is always something to pay attention to because volume precedes price, and volume can say a lot about price action too. So let me see. Let's go back to the bear market. That was a good time. All right. So if you guys don't know, the on balance volume indicator, it really, what does it do? It just measures the positive and negative flow of volume in an asset over time. So when this obv is rising, like here, you can see with price. So what that means is that buyers are willing to step in and push the price higher. Okay, obv rising, buyers stepping in, pushing the price higher. And now the obv is falling. What's happening? Lower prices. Okay, so the selling volume is now outpacing the buying volume. And that way it kind of acts like a trend confirmation tool. So probably it would be really used really nicely with the Bollinger Bands. If price and the obv are rising, that helps indicate a continuation of the trend. Okay. So we'll go back here in the bear market. You can see some really interesting things. As price is putting in higher lows, so is the OBV, showing that there's more and more volume coming in each time higher lows are made. And once again, another higher low, still on higher volume. All right, this is still higher volume than the bottom, right? Higher volume, also a higher low. We like that correlation. We want that. And then you've got this major lower high and you break out. And you've got this lower high on the obv and you break out. So this is a breakout, quote, on volume, right? And that is meaningful for a trend. And then when you broke out and retested that old resistance turn support now, you made another higher low in volume. Excuse me. Right? Which is really bullish for a trend. Okay. So that's how you use the obv. Also works with divergences. My favorite, probably my favorite volume indicator is the obv. And you can see here, look, volume was constantly making new highs before price did. And that's what I'm talking about here. Volume precedes price. The interest came in long before, right? I mean, we broke out and made a new high in volume here, right? So that might have been your first long, or maybe this was your first long signal based off the obv, right? And then volume really took off when price also broke out. So you get another breakout on volume, right? And then you get another higher low along with another higher low in volume. Volume is continuing to climb, all bullish. And it just continues to do so, making higher lows with your trend, higher lows in volume. Really was no reason to be bearish at any point. And then we get the double top. Oh, sorry if you guys had to hear that. Someone texting me here. And then you get the double top in volume. And now we have finally broken to, oh, wow. Actually, we even surpassed that just slightly. And we're still, the thing is, we're still making higher lows relative to the trend in the obv. this is still potential to be a higher low. So if that happens, that would be a bullish hold. Higher low, but lower low in price. I guess we will see later this year. Let's check out what we can see about the OBV on the weekly now. We can see a lot of things actually. So previously, with each higher low, we were getting an increase in volume. And we can see here, positive volume that is, until now when it broke down with price. So that's honestly a great short signal long term. Like this is going to be a good time to be short, and not saying this is a good time to be short in Bitcoin, but this is a good region to be short in Bitcoin in. All right, this was a breakout. If we get a retest of that on OBV and the retest in price, it's going to be a good short opportunity there. All right. So that is the on balance volume indicator. Really cool tool. I was hoping I could find a divergence example, but it's not seeing one. Yeah. So with that being done, I think I'm going to wrap this one up for now, guys. I think that's enough indicators. I would definitely start with a moving average. Check out the RSI, check out the MACD, check out the Bollinger Bands, check them all out. See what's going to work for you. Just because I'm saying I don't like using them does not mean they don't work, and does not mean you won't love using them and find great success, okay? I like using what I have found great success with. Others have found great success with these. What really matters is that you act and that you find what works with you, and you don't just use an indicator to fit your bias, okay? There's no wrong indicator at all, okay? So that being said, guys, that's going to be all for this one. I will catch you all in the next video. If you guys got questions, you know what to do. Shoot me a message. Peace.